Hello, I am a Gen X gamer. Yes, I'm actually one of the older Gen X gamers out there. I'll be 60 this year, so there's really only somebody that's a year older than me. 65 would have been the first year of the Gen X. And I have been lucky. I have seen the whole revolution, evolution, however you want to put it, of games. Yeah, I started with Pong. I know that sounds kind of funny, but my first console was Pong. And me and my brother would lay next to each other, and he would have a knob over here, and I would have a knob over here, and we would play Pong. Then my parents were not the go and sit in line or stay overnight. So then we got the Odyssey, the Zenith Odyssey, and it was fine. We had a Pac Man knockoff where you had to put a screen. I'll put my hands up here. You had to put a screen over your front of your TV so that you would know where the lines were, because on their Pac-Man game they didn't have the actual lines, and they ended up losing, and we still continue to play it, but soon after that it completely died. I never did have an Atari. We never did get an Atari. I had a Sega Genesis. I had an SNES. The Sega Genesis, the one that I remember the most, is the Arnold Palmer Golf. And I remember turning on the wind so hard so that you could, like hole in one a certain par four. It was kind of fun. And then with the SNES, I'll never forget playing Super Mario 2. I played that, I think, forever until it was completed. And then, of course, computers came along, and every time you would buy hockey or football, you'd have to upgrade something. You couldn't just play it. And then, towards the end of that decade, the 90s, then, of course, I can't I can't move on without talking about Doom. You would call the person ahead of time and say, "Hey, I'm gonna call you. You ready to play Doom?" And a lot of times, depending on when it was during the day, if it was late at night, some people might say no because the phone has to ring and then it just needs to pick up because you were playing over the modem. We didn't have cable. We didn't have very much. We had AOL internet or Net Zero. I forget all the different ones, but we had that. So, and we would play Doom Deathmatch, and we'd play for hours. Sometimes I would be the person getting the call. Sometimes I'd be the person making the call. Sometimes I would be the person over at a friend's house, and we would rotate. And sometimes I was the person who had to play all the different players. That was a lot of fun. I actually did like that. Doom was an interesting game, that's for sure. And then Quake and Duke Nukem, all those games were pretty much the same. And then, we played that for quite a while we were playing the other games, the sports games. Played NASCAR, and I'll never forget finishing a race like 3 laps ahead of my nearest competitor because I wasn't playing online. I was playing versus AI, and I had no front passenger tire. So yeah, that was interesting as well. So then the later 90s came, and games continued to evolve, and EverQuest came out, and I played a ton of EverQuest. I played it from December 99 until I'm thinking it was about 2003, maybe 2002. But I have like 160 days on one character, and I don't know, 70 days on the other. I can't remember exactly. I still do play, and I do have gameplay on my Dude Emmett channel, and that's going to be where I play my MMOs. And I'm going to talk about being an older gamer playing because I struggle with some games. I don't like give up, and I don't know that my struggle's any worse than anybody else's. But I played Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and there were some of those quests or things I had to do. It would take me a while to complete, and then I had to go find a little cheat on one thing. I was like, I can't figure this out at all, and it was stupid, but it wasn't anything that I had used, so I wasn't used to it. So playing single player games has not been my forte. I have been playing mostly as my healing forest in the background becomes a commercial. But my games were always more along the lines of playing the games that never end. EverQuest. I played Hearthstone. I play Hearthstone, and I play Magic the Gathering. I play World of Tanks. All these games, there is no ending, and it is not single player. I played Fortnite a lot until my son started playing and got a lot better than me. So I stopped playing. I never was a big Minecraft person. I didn't play Minecraft. But I am going back and trying to play more of these single player games. I have a PlayStation that I play, a PS5, and that's where I played Miles Morales, and I'm playing Spider-Man right now. I have Ghost of Yotai. I have the Lord of the Rings game, and I don't know. I'm gonna download some Assassin's Creed. I'll probably play Witcher 3. All these games I just skipped over, and as you can see, I have back here my racing wheel. I do play iRacing. I got Gran Turismo 7, and I bought NASCAR, and those just don't do it for me. I thought about getting Project Motor Racing, but everybody said nothing good about it, so I have just passed that one by. Did not do it. So I'm playing iRacing every so often. I play League of Legends. Holy cow, I play Rocket League. Rocket League is fun. I've never gotten super high rank. I did play it pretty sweaty there for a while during the pandemic. But as some of you may know, I was laid off almost a year and a half ago now. And I work part-time, and I play games and take care of my kids and my wife and do what I can. So this is kind of just an update. I'm not sure that I'm going to play games on this channel. Maybe just talk about difficulty playing games, having fun playing games. I don't think there is an age limit to any game. So no matter what age you are, find a game, have fun with it. That's what I'm going to say. So I hope you enjoyed this little discussion. I know I did. I love playing video games. I'm going to continue, and I will see you in the next one.